Alright, let's try this again, take two. Damn, I was getting really into it too. Anyway, this is Andrew, VSGSpike. It is my week. I think this is now what I'm calling week 10, kind of week 10, week 11, kind of update for you. Now it's Monday night, kind of late. I'm doing kind of a webcam update on this one. But I had a lot going on. There's some decorations. You can see the little thing hanging right there. We actually had Scarlett's birthday over the weekend, so we were very, very busy. Had plenty going on, but it was good. We had a really good time, and took Scarlett to go see Santa, and had that whole experience. So plenty to keep me busy. Unfortunately, I just never had a chance to really go and film an update. But I think I've figured out that I'm going to actually start making my updates. I'll film my updates, whether it be a Saturday or Sunday. I'll film them over the weekend, and I think I'm going to upload them actually on Monday, just so it's something a little more consistent, and that way, when to kind of expect it, because I've been a little all over the place here the past couple of weeks, so just trying to make it easier for myself and make it easier for you guys. Plus, on top of that, there's, obviously Fat Kings Friday, which we film Thursday night, of course. Then you've got Walter on Wednesday, and then you've got Phil on Tuesday. So I figured, make it easy. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You've got us, if you so choose, to watch through. So, with that, for those that watched on Thursday, or if you didn't get to catch it live, if you watched it afterwards, thank you very much for watching. We really, really appreciate it. It was awesome. We had a really good time. Everything went really, really smoothly. It was great to see the turnout and have a lot of people interacting. That chat that we had going on off to the side of the screen was really cool. I am sorry for those who... I know that if you were watching it on your phone, you weren't able to comment for some reason, so I don't know why that was the case. I did look it up, and then there might be a setting. I don't know why it would have been off, but I'm gonna try and make sure we fix that for this upcoming Fat Kings Friday. So stick with us. We're working on making sure that whatever new Google setting crap is figured out, because I definitely want everybody to be able to comment or chat however you're able to. So let's go to the stats. I know my last week's update was pretty quick and dirty, so trying to talk about it a little bit more here before I get to bed here. So, obviously, highest weight 484.6. Last week I was just there. I was at 385.4, and this week, as of weighing in yesterday, 381.6. I've made it over the 100 pounds. So it was a weekly loss of 3.8 for a total weight of 103.0 and total percentage of weight loss of 21.25. I'm so glad to see that. I couldn't be happier. Got to that 100 pounds, got to the triple digits, which is great. I'm as happy as I am. How can I not be excited about getting to that point? I'm very, I don't want to say anticlimactic about it. I'm happy. I'm elated that I've gotten to this point, especially in 3 months' time. Like I said, right now it's the 8th, and my highest weight recorded was September 9th. So that 103, that's in 3 months. I mean, that's the part, beyond anything else, regardless of the weight, to have it that far in 3 freaking months, I couldn't believe it. So I know a big part of that, almost 50 pounds, I lost it in the first 2 weeks on the pre-op diet. And I expected that, because anytime that I've done like Weight Watchers or gone like really hard on a diet, those first couple of weeks, man, I lose weight like that. It's super, super quick. So, I mean, but the time frame is what shocks me. I'm excited about the 100 plus now, but I'm already, looking towards continuing, because, obviously I still have a ways to go. I mean, my initial, like, out there goal weight was 250 pounds, and talking with a lot of people, they're saying, you'll get beyond that, especially, I mean, with your size and everything. I really expected 250 to be, and that still may be where I sit. But a lot of people are like, you know what, you'll probably surprise yourself. So, my initial goal is still that 250, my big goal. So, once I get to that point, we'll see how I'm doing. So I beat my goal of my shorter goal, if you will, of getting to the 100 pounds by Christmas. So beat that by, 2.5 weeks. So can't ask for more on that. I don't have kind of a new, secondary goal set up. I haven't really thought about it. We've got Christmas, and then we've got New Year's. We usually have a decent party. We've got some friends over, and we stay up late playing Cards Against Humanity, and then we'll, watch the ball drop in Times Square, and all the standard stuff you would do for New Year's here in the States. So we still have all of that to plan and to do. So I haven't really sat down and kind of figured out, well, what would be a good time frame, what kind of a good goal. Now that I've gotten to this point. So I'm going to really think that over the next couple of weeks, and kind of figure out what my next kind of stepping stone, if you will be. Because I do like to set, some larger goals with my 250, but then I do like to have, incremental ones. So I may go for a measurement goal, or, maybe a clothing size goal or something like that. So we'll see what I come up with. But yeah, so I mean, it's great. I mean, to have it this quickly, it's just unbelievable. So, it's been interesting. This past week, I just didn't get a chance to do any working out, just because we were working on cleaning the house and getting all the decorations ready and getting everything up for the party. I did go to the gym tonight. Right after I got home from work, I went on the treadmill for about 45 minutes, averaged a little over 3 miles an hour. I did get into kind of a, pump myself up, especially when I'm listening to my music. I got up at one point to a 12% incline going at 3 miles an hour, and I was just in beast mode. I think I went from like 6% to 9% to 12% very quickly. And I did that for probably a good, I would say, 10 minutes. I was just going, and then just going and going and going, and the adrenaline started wearing off, and my legs were like, oh, you better bring that incline down, because my legs were hurting. So I have no doubt that I'm going to feel it tomorrow. But it was good. I couldn't really, can't ask for more when I do that workout, when I get into that mode. So gonna go back Wednesday, whether I go do the treadmill or some weights. I'm trying to get back in the pool. I really want to go swimming again, so we'll see what happens. I might just go off on my own, and Ryan and our friend in the neighborhood, they may just go do the treadmill. Whatever. Regardless of what I'm doing something, and that's what matters more than anything. Get some activity in, so whatever it is, it's better than not doing anything. So, sounds kind of obvious, but sometimes that's as simple as it needs to be. So, like I said, I know last week's was kind of quick and dirty. Sometimes I may just have quick updates like that. But I definitely, especially now that I hit my 100 pounds, it's something to definitely celebrate. It's definitely something that, I'm excited for, to have and feel and see the results. It's just been fantastic. I go in the end of this week for a follow-up with my surgeon's office. I had blood work done end of last week. You saw on Facebook, it was a massive cluster. But I'm not going to go into that right now. Needless to say, I eventually got my freaking blood work done. So I still haven't seen the results of that. Usually I get an email saying that the results are ready, so hopefully I get that in the next day or two. So I am interested to see how that is, because I haven't had blood work done until last time was just before the surgery. So interested to kind of compare those two numbers and see where they stack up. Because I do pretty well with the vitamins, especially in the morning, because I do vitamins and my blood pressure medication all in the morning. I do sometimes forget about taking my calcium and my second multivitamin in the afternoon or evening when I get home. So I just sometimes just forget. So I try not to, and try to keep reminding myself. But life happens, and it's not the end of the world. I'm not stressing out over it, but anytime I remind myself, it's like, oh crap, let me go grab him real quick. So, but yeah, I mean, the process has been great. I've had so much support from Ryan and family and friends of ours. It's been fantastic. I really couldn't ask for more, and knowing how long of a road I still have, it's definitely not something I've dwelled on. It's not something that I've moaned and groaned about. I feel nothing but excitement for this continued journey. Whether it takes me a year and a half or 2 years or whatever to get down to a goal weight, knowing that I'm going in the right direction. I may have, like I had last week, only a pound, what was it, 1.2. Fine. But guess what? I went down, and that's the most important thing. Some weeks are going to be faster than others. Some weeks, I'm expecting, I'm hoping it doesn't happen, but I'm not going to dwell on if I hit a wall and I stall for a few weeks or a month or whatever. I'm still going to do the right things. I'm still going to take care of myself, and I'm still going to track. And my body's going to, pick it back up, because I'm not, regardless of what the scale says each week, I know I'm doing what's right and what's necessary for myself, for my health. And I know that if I continue to make those, proper decisions, everything else will follow. I can't sit around and eat, donuts and expect that, my weight's going to take care of itself, because, I'd be, lying to myself. But yeah, I am still having some trouble with, just trying to get some veggies in more often. Peas have been, and green beans have been easy. They've been readily available around the house. Haven't had them too often though, so I need to try and incorporate that more. I need to incorporate salad more, because that's usually pretty easy, and I do enjoy salad, especially in the evening, like after I work out. That's a good thing just to grab and have a decent bowl of salad, and I just need the veggies. Fruits I'm working on slowly but surely. I've had some oranges lately and they've been pretty damn good. So as far as the overall food-wise, it's definitely progressing properly. I'm still doing what I need to do, and eating what I should eat, trying to avoid what I shouldn't eat. I did snack a little bit, especially at Scarlett's party, but I don't want to say feel guilty as I used to, because I know I just grab a little bit and I move on. I don't sit there and grab handfuls and just go to town. So I definitely noticed that I'm subconsciously making better decisions, which is, to me, that's more important than what the scale says right now, because that was always my big problem with any sort of program that I used to do, because I would always do great. I would make good decisions and move in the right direction and eat well, But then a couple things would happen, and then I would be like, oh, whatever. I'm gonna, throw it out the window and start, eating crap. But I notice that now, you know, I may grab something. I may grab, like, especially with what we've had around the house with the party, I've had a couple of M&Ms. I've had a couple. I haven't had handfuls. I haven't had jarfuls or anything like I used to. I would grab a couple just to kind of, if you will, take the edge off. But then I move on. I still have my yogurt. I still have my protein shakes. I'm doing all of that as I need to, as I should. So, but yeah, all in all, it's still been a great constant learning experience. It's, like I said, the support's been amazing at home. Ryan's been such a rock star along with me, because she's supported me and, helped me along this as only she can, and I couldn't, I can't thank her enough for it. And I know she's debating on, hopefully having it at some point. So I look forward to, being there for her as she has for me, because, whether she needs it or not down the road, she may. But we'll get to that decision when we get there. So I've been rambling here for the past few minutes. If you're still watching, thank you, because I'm still trying to think of stuff to talk about quickly on my own when it's 9:45 and I'm ready to hit the sack and go to bed. So again, thank you again for watching on Thursday. Please watch if you haven't. Check out last week. We'll be on Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern. And I appreciate all the support on Facebook. I appreciate all the support that I get here from you guys on YouTube. It's been great. You guys have just been a wealth of knowledge and support and experience that, your experiences have helped me learn about dealing with my experiences, and then helping to pass that along to other people who are, earlier on in their stages in this process. So it's awesome. Love the community. So thank you again. I will be back next Monday. Have a kick-ass week, and I will see you Thursday over with Fat Kings. Take it easy, folks.